Are pests and plant diseases ruining your garden? Small space gardens can be especially vulnerable since plants are packed closer together, creating ideal conditions for pests and disease to spread. But don't worry. In this video, you'll learn how to protect your plants naturally using organic, chemical-free solutions. Here's what we'll cover. Identify the most common pests and diseases in small gardens. Step-by-step methods to control pests organically. Preventative measures to keep your plants disease-free. DIY natural sprays and companion planting techniques. Let's get started and keep your garden thriving the natural way. In small gardens, pests and diseases spread quickly due to limited airflow, higher pest pressure, and dense planting. These conditions create shady, humid environments where pests and diseases thrive. Here's how to stay ahead of problems. 1. Inspect plants daily. Look for holes, spots, curling leaves, or discoloration. 2. Check under leaves and stems. Pests often hide in these spots. 3. Keep a garden journal. Track problems and solutions to spot patterns. The earlier you catch an issue, the easier it is to fix. Let's look at some of the most common garden pests and how to control them organically. Aphids. These tiny green, black, or white bugs can be controlled by spraying plants with a mix of water and dish soap, just 1 teaspoon per quart. Introducing ladybugs, which are natural predators, can also help. Spider mites. These tiny red or yellow dots can be treated with neem oil or a garlic and water mix. Increasing humidity can also deter them since mites hate moisture. Caterpillars. For these, simply pick them off by hand and relocate them. You can also use Bacillus thuringiensis, BT, a natural bacteria that targets caterpillars. Whiteflies. Hang yellow sticky traps near plants and use a strong water spray to knock them off. Fungus. Gnats. Let the soil dry out between waterings as gnats lay eggs in moist soil. Adding a layer of sand or cinnamon on top of the soil can deter the larvae. With the right organic approach, you can control pests without harsh chemicals. Pests aren't the only problem. Fungal and bacterial diseases can quickly spread in small gardens. Powdery mildew. This white powder on leaves can be treated with a mix of milk and water in a 1:10 ratio every few days. Improve airflow by pruning overcrowded areas. Tomato blight. For yellowing, wilting, and brown spots on leaves, remove infected leaves immediately and water at the base of plants to avoid wetting the leaves. Leaf spot. Use a copper fungicide spray for organic control. Keep leaves dry and space plants apart for better airflow. Preventing disease in small gardens is key. 1. Water in the morning so leaves dry quickly. 2. Mulch around plants to prevent soil splash, which spreads disease. 3. Rotate crops. Don't plant the same thing in the same spot each year. Prevention is key. Healthy plants resist disease better. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Here's how to stop pests before they start. Companion planting. Marigolds repel aphids and nematodes, basil deters mosquitoes and whiteflies, and garlic and onions protect plants from fungal infections. Encourage beneficial insects. Ladybugs and lacewings eat aphids, praying mantises control multiple pests, and bees and butterflies improve pollination. Physical barriers. Use floating row covers to block insects and wrap plant stems with copper tape to deter snails and slugs. Combining these techniques creates a naturally resilient garden. Managing pests and diseases doesn't have to involve chemicals. With the right strategies, you can keep your small garden healthy and productive. Inspect your plants regularly for early signs of trouble. Use organic solutions like neem oil, beneficial insects, and companion planting. Prevent disease with good airflow, watering techniques, and crop rotation. With a little care, your garden will stay pest-free and thriving. What's your favorite organic pest control method? Share your tips in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more small space gardening tips. Let's grow together!